Hey guys, what's going on? It's Pierre Andrews. Today I'm going to show you how I processed my lead vocal on my song I See You, which I wrote for my daughter. It's something really close to me. But anyways, I'm going to show you a sample of it and then kind of walk you through how I processed it with parallel compression to get the vocal kind of up front and in your face.
I see you. I see you. Oh. I see you. Oh.
All right, so that's the basic gist of it. I've got this lead right here, this lead track, and as you can see here, I've got a bunch of processing, and that's just my lead processing on the track. And I'll have a separate video on how I process lead vocals. But if you look here on the left here, you'll see my buses. This first bus is for my reverb, and then this next bus is for my delay, and this third bus is for my parallel compression. So essentially I'm sending a signal all the way up to 0, and I can show you how to do this from scratch. I'll just disable this. Create a bus, we'll just do bus 28. It'll load right here, right next to it. We'll call this para comp, and then I like to use, let's see, Universal Audio 1176, Blueface. There's a lot of different ones, but anything that that you can just kind of slam will work. There we go. And essentially, the goal is to get this to pump like crazy. And if you see my settings, from the other compressor, you'll see that my attack is set to basically as slow as possible. In this case, you want it to be here on the 1176. The controls are kind of inverted, so this is the slowest attack, and then you want the release to be fast, and then the ratio to be slammed at 20. After that, you can send your signal here on the left all the way, and then you'll adjust the volume of that bus to taste. So let me just remove this instance. So here's the instance I had before. As you can see, very slow attack, or slowest attack possible, fastest release. And as you can see here, I'll just listen to the parallel compression by itself.
I see you.
It's just pumping, -20 here.
I see you.
And then if you listen to the vocal, I'm going to solo the lead without the parallel compression.
I see you. I see you.
Essentially, let's put them together now so you can hear it. And I'll just go to this section, so I don't have to.
I see you.
Without?
I see you.
With?
I see you.
I'm going to go in and out. Mute and unmute the parallel compression.
I see you.
And then you can obviously give it a little bit more volume. As you can hear, I'll raise the parallel compression. You'll see how it affects the vocal.
I see you. Oh.
So obviously it does make it louder, but it also makes it more in your face because the compressor is pumping so much. Let's listen to it now in the context of the mix. Okay, I'm going to turn the parallel compression down all the way, and then you'll just be hearing the lead without the parallel compression, and I'll fade in until we hit a sweet spot. I'm just going to loop this vocal section.
I see you. Oh. I see you. Oh. I see you. Oh. I see you. Oh.
So a big reason why I like to do this, for one, is I like to have a dry kind of pumping signal that's not affected by any kind of reverb or anything like that, so I can kind of blend it into taste. So I have more leeway, more flexibility later on with the lead, because I don't have to worry about messing too much with my reverbs and delays once I'm happy with how they're set on the lead channel. And then also, depending on how aggressive I want to make the parallel compression, I can bring it up and automate it in certain points of the song that need it more. The more energetic drop, or a more subtle like verse. If I go to the verse over here, you'll see it's a little bit more subtle.
Up my mind, colors opened up my mind.
Here we go.
Fear I saw in black and white,
So it may not need as much here, so I can turn it down.
but your colors opened up my mind. I picture you, you're all that's right. Fear I saw.
Anyways, that's kind of it. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. You can visit my site at pierreandrews.com. Please subscribe and click the bell, because I'm going to be having a lot more videos coming so that you can get notified when I upload them. I'll be uploading also a video on how I did the drop here to this song. And you can check out my EP on Spotify as well, which I'll put a link to in the description. Thanks a lot, guys.